Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's
Oh, are we on
we're live now?
everyone?
Oh, okay. Thanks. You're always so intense about when we're live, except for when it matters.
Sorry.
There's a bunch of gifs in the chat of people angry that we are 2 minutes late.
So sorry.
We're always this much late.
Yeah.
That's standard.
You know that by now. Hi, everybody, and welcome to this month's Spout Lore live stream. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, Jessica Ty,
Hello.
Paul Oppers,
Hello.
and Abdul Aziz.
Hello, everybody. My name is Abdul Aziz. Thank you for coming to my
He's turning his
podcast.
microphone up. I knew it.
No, he's turning us all down. He's turning his microphone up.
No.
We are going to do some things today, including making some announcements and then cueing some inevitable A's from the announcements.
Nope. Yeah, that's a text form. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to move that off
I
camera.
can just imagine somebody zooming in,
Yeah.
stealing our identities.
Enhance.
Just to enhance.
Your entire social security number.
Yeah, let's definitely pull it out again.
Is that Abdul's full SIN number on
Yeah.
that piece of
Yes.
paper?
Oh, God.
It's
Abdul
so
usually
sick.
sits here, and you can tell that he's having a hard time on the
It's
other
re-
side of the
it's-
couch.
Hey,
We're
what's up?
trying to leave you an Abdul amount of room, but it's not enough.
What the fuck?
You're a
What are you talking
physically massive person.
That's not what I meant.
All right. So here's what's going to happen today. We're going to do some announcements. We're going to answer some questions that you will probably have about the announcements. Then if we have time at the end, we're going to play a quick session of my illegal, unsanctioned, and unasked for Domino's Pizza RPG, 30 minutes or less. So should we just jump into the announcements?
Yes.
Okay. So we've talked about this on the show and like on the Discord, but we're pretty sure that we've entered what is the final phase of the Spout Lore story. And because we have such a passionate and supportive fan base, that's you guys.
That's you guys.
There's been a lot of curiosity and speculation about where the main storyline is headed and what is kind of coming for the show.
Well, here's what I'll say. I will preempt all of this by
Mhm.
saying all of this is good news. Maybe we should.
It's all good news. Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we
It
didn't-
does.
we
I
didn't
am
know
reading like, I never thought I'd have to make a video like this. And I just want to start by
no serifs
apologizing.
in our announcement post.
No,
Yeah.
everything's chill. Everything's chilled.
So, like Shawn said, and like we've all felt for a really long time, we are in very much the end game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pieces are on the board for like what the end of the narrative is probably going to be
Yeah.
for these characters.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I heard collective weeping. I felt it.
We did like a calendar sort of thing recently
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
looked at where we think the show might end.
Yeah.
Abdul, you probably remember more about the specific numbers.
So it was all estimates, but like just given where we are now in the story and what we know is coming, probably December 2025 kind of thing.
Is like finale.
Is ish where the finale of the Spout Lore story happens.
Yeah. And I think that makes sense in like my storyteller brain. If I have to imagine like arcs that we're playing. Because the thing is that, yeah, it is fully improvised. Season finales appear before us.
Surprised.
Without us knowing that is the end of the season.
Oh, man.
We get to like, usually we're recording the next episode and we're like, oh, that was the finale.
That was the finale.
Oh.
And usually while we're recording, I have there's like a scene always where I'm like, this is probably the finale. And then I look at the production calendar and I'm like, oh, God, we have to write a song so fast.
It's always so fast.
So much quicker than we expect. But with all that in mind, the fact that like we've got like about a year and a half probably of releasing episodes before the show is done, it means that it's time for us to think about where the future is headed, where the show is headed, and where Spout Lore as a group goes from there.
Well, let's just go back. One thing we didn't say is that while this narrative is ending in December 2025-ish, we are going to continue to make like RPG shows together.
Yes.
There is a plan for another show,
which we will get to.
We will get to
at
it
the end as a
so
little taste.
Don't freak out.
Later,
The show is not ending
We're not
forever.
ending the show forever.
No.
Just this story is naturally coming to a close.
It's easy when we get to this stuff where we're like making announcements to think about it from a business perspective, but like the reality is we all are still having a lot of fun playing games together, and we want to keep doing that. And as long as we want to keep doing it and you want to keep hearing it, we're going to keep making the show.
Yeah.
One thing that we need to do, quite simply, is grow our resources. For the entire existence of Spout Lore, we've been producing and releasing the show while all four of us have been working full-time jobs. Some of us more than one full-time job. So that means that we don't get to do as much work for the podcast as we would like to, simply because we don't have the time, energy, or bandwidth. And we can't overstate how much the support that you have all given us got us to this point at all.
Yeah, I don't think the show would have lasted.
No.
No,
I
God,
think
no.
No, why
we would have
we?
burned out out of hopelessness.
Yeah. So thank you. Because
Thank you.
if it wasn't for you guys, we would have probably packed it in.
Like shortly after Allison.
Sure. Yeah. I would,
totally.
No, it was. I would have deleted the podcast off the internet when you did not let me take Black Spire on that boat.
True.
The boat argument would have been the end of all of our friendships. Yeah.
How would you get him into a spot on the boat
Sean,
where the
it's
whole
so
thing doesn't?
easy.
It's not.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. You could
Use.
pick him up like with a crane.
Anything. It's fantasy.
We had this fight on mic yesterday.
Yeah. We were primed for it.
We were primed.
We have a lot of prime in the studio right now.
And I tasted it yesterday. I think it maybe has gone bad, actually.
What? How does
drank
it go
half a
bad?
bottle.
I
How did
know.
prime go bad? Wait,
Is that why it
Sean
was
Paul, if you're
$4?
listening, how does your product go bad?
Sean Paul.
You mean Logan Paul?
Yeah. Like I watch the internet. Go ahead.
Here's what we've done some math on the situation. The support that we've received is incredible. Based on the actual costs of doing the show, of fulfilling Patreon rewards, of paying rent and actually producing things, if our Patreon were to reach $7,000 a month, that would mean that we could still produce and pay everything that we're doing, and also one of us could go full time.
How would we decide that? A roll of the die?
Yeah.
We'd have like a
Just a wrestling
All
match,
right,
probably.
call it right now.
4. Yeah, I called number 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
number 3.
Paul. You're going to have to wait.
So that means Sean goes full time if we
What?
count from this direction.
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
What about you?
He's 0.
From 0.
0.
There's no 0 on the die.
Oh, yeah, watch this.
What? Wow, what
Where'd
a
it go?
That's a great. It's gone. It's a great
Stop
trick.
looking for it. Stop looking for it.
Yeah. So
Paul's been escorted out of many
Yeah.
casinos.
Yeah. And birthday parties.
so $7,000 is what we've looked at to get one of us full time. That would be huge. Eventually, we would love the idea of all of us being fully employed by the podcast, but that would be the first step to making that a reality. Making sure that one of us can dedicate their entire working life and energy to producing the show in one fashion or another. And we want to thank, again, all of you, our incredible supporters, for all the support you've given us over the last 7 years. We wouldn't have been able to do this show without your support. and we're going to continue to produce the absolute best product that we can for you.
And we wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, without the support of you guys and your rabid
Dogs.
approval,
Energy.
rabid dog energy.
You're absolutely frothing at the mouth for our fantasy.
That actually does track. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are frothing at the mouth for what we make, and it is the main reason that we want to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. Us not making it is water to you.
Huh?
If you are having rabies, you don't like water.
I have a document that I'm reading from.
We all have documents, John.
And you're jumping
Why
on all,
are you looking at me while you're saying that?
you're jumping on all my
Why are
rabies
you winking
jokes.
at me?
I'm jumping at your rabies.
They're all in the document, and you're skipping ahead to the rabies jokes, which are the climax of my document.
Paul, what are you doing?
This doesn't unplug.
Okay, which brings us to our third announcement. We're joining a network. As of August, we're going to be releasing the show
Fox.
under...
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Paul.
What?
No.
Oh my god, our Patreon is going down.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! And
Oh,
now
shit.
it's going up on the other end of the political
no.
spectrum.
Oh, no, but the people that we're getting are not good
Oh,
people.
No, we should
Uh-oh.
have not.
Okay, so for real, we're joining the Fable and Folly network. And as of August, we're going to be releasing under Fable and Folly, which is a great network with a ton of great shows. All that really means for you as Spout Lore listeners is at the end of every episode, after the theme song, you'll hear a little sign off from Fable and Folly and a clip from one of the other shows on their network. What it means for us is that listeners of other Fable and Folly shows are going to be hearing clips of our show.
I like the way that you put it. That it's a collaboration of creatives.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why we said yes to Fable and Folly as a network, is because they really support creators in a
Mhm.
big way. And we were like, we're not going to put ads on the show. And they were like, that's totally fine.
Yeah, the show
Yeah.
will remain ad-free.
Yeah.
We've got to be clear about that. The only thing that will change is after the theme song, you will hear some additional stuff if you stick around.
After the closing theme.
After the closing theme.
At the end. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's huge for us because that promotion is like a massive advantage.
Yeah. It'll be great for other people to hear Spout Lore and what Spout Lore is about.
Yeah.
And also, there's a bunch of great shows on Fable and
Oh, yeah.
Folly.
Yeah.
Like the Crit
Dungeons
Show,
and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't know they were on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a ton of amazing shows. So.
Mhm. This is a big step for us. We've been fully independent this whole time. And in a lot of ways, the show is still ours. We
Yeah.
retain ownership of the show.
Totally.
We're just working together with them, and they are helping us achieve some things that we wouldn't be able to otherwise, including our next announcement. As of August, I'm nervous about this one.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
No, Paul, don't.
Paul,
Warming up my mouth.
I don't know.
Paul
what
didn't read anything before this. He doesn't know.
I read Marcus Aurelius's meditation.
All right. We're
To
gonna,
my teacher, Andronicus.
the opening of Marcus Aurelius's meditations is miserable. It's so boring.
It's a list of people.
He's like, shout out to my teacher. He was pretty sick. Shout out to my mom.
Oh,
She made
man.
the best food and she loved me.
Have you read Lord of the Rings? Born beget Florn. Gloin
Yeah,
beget
that's true.
Loin. Ugh.
So the next announcement, as of August, we're going to be taking all of the old episodes of Spout More Mallbrats and releasing them as a twice monthly show on Fable and Folly. That's the big news. Mallbrats is going to be a publicly released twice monthly show on Fable and Folly. We're going to be starting from episode 1, which means that the current Patreon feed will always remain at least a year ahead of where the Mallbrats release on Fable and Folly is.
That's the important key thing here.
Yeah.
We are only releasing things that are like very old. Like the first episodes of Mallbrats came out in 2019.
Mhm.
So it's like they're really old, and that feed will have ads on it, and there'll be in-world ad reads.
Yes, we're going to be doing
A lot of Rick's ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's the
Man,
other.
That's
So,
why.
Yeah.
This is great.
yeah, so that's the thing with the Fable and Folly release. There's going to be ad reads by us in character, in universe.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? We get to go, hey, Sherry's berries.
It's a rat guy here with me undies.
These rats are wearing these undies, and they love them. These rats love
That's the
underwear.
Batman. The Rat Man sounds like this. And also, Mallbrats is going to be fully scored by a composer and friend of the show, Taylor Swindles. So a full score is going to accompany all episodes from episode 1 on, and we're going to have weird character ad reads, which means that like even if you're a longtime Mallrats fan, it's going to be a new listening experience if you want to check it out.
Can I just say one more thing about
Yeah.
the Mallrats release?
Okay.
The Mallrats release is another strategy to grow the Spout Lore
Yes,
community.
that is a good preempt for what all the stuff I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Is that this is a big opportunity for us.
Because like when a new show releases, it gets kind of tracked by like all of the Apple Podcasts, Spotify
Mhm.
podcasts to see like how it's charting. And if it charts, like if it seems like
Sharply.
it's getting a bunch of downloads and a bunch of traction, then all the podcatchers and the different platforms will like elevate it as well.
and get it in front of more people.
So
yeah.
it was sort of like a marketing strategy that we pitched to Fable and Folly to be like, hey, what do you think of like this as a strategy for maybe pulling in new listeners to your network and like new listeners to our show?
Mhm.
And they were down to try it as an experiment, which is
Yeah.
cool.
So that means that our main ask for you, all of you, our dear supporters, and the listeners that are maybe hearing this on the main feed right now, because we're going to release this audio after, is that when this show comes out, when the first episode of Mallrats on Fable and Folly drops on August 26th,
Yeah.
just go fucking nuts on it.
Go ape shit.
Listen,
Absolutely.
review, download, tell your friends, post about it on social media.
5 stars or more.
Because if we can, 5 stars or more,
Or else.
5 stars or more or else.
because the more activity there is on the new episodes, the more possibility there is of us getting on like charts for like top new podcasts, and that would be huge for us.
Yeah.
Oprah
Oprah Winfrey.
Winfrey, what?
Oprah Winfrey told me
Oh
that
God,
she thinks it's cool that we're doing this.
great. Thanks, Ope. So with all of this stuff coming up, this could be a huge bump for us. If you want to help the show, there are a few ways. Patreon obviously is a huge help and an incredible gift that
Thank
all
you.
of you give to us. Word of mouth is equally as important. So tell your friends, post about it on social media. We're also on like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff now.
You might have
We
seen
try.
that.
Yeah, so I mean, Jessica made an amazing animatic for the opening theme that's on our TikTok and YouTube and on our social media. Go check that out. Share that stuff. In terms of telling people to check out the show, I personally know that every piece of media I've ever consumed or enjoyed was recommended to me by somebody that I respect. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
tell people. 'cause that
Find
means a
someone
lot.
that respects you and tell them.
And if they don't respect you,
Or
tell them to
else.
kick rocks.
So in the first week of the Mallrats release, we'll be releasing episodes every day. So these are going to be the
Oh,
new
right,
fully
yes.
scored episodes. The thing that will help the most is if you download every single one of those episodes
Mhm.
multiple times on different IP addresses.
Uh-huh.
Code a bot to download so many episodes.
Go to the library, download onto the library computers.
According to the IAB standards, you have to get minimum 60 seconds of listening. So make sure that the bot you program listens for 60 seconds.
If you want to commit fraud to make this happen,
Don't commit fraud.
don't commit fraud.
We can't do that.
Don't
But-
commit fraud. Whatever you do, don't commit fraud.
But we will be releasing episodes every day that week. So you'll get a ton of new episodes, newly scored, newly remastered, old Mallrats episodes. And then the reviews and the downloads are going to be the things that help that initiative the most. So that's that's going to look like. I saw someone in the Discord ask if we can make it an event for it, and we will.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
So there will be we'll be posting about this in the run up. So we will be communicating about it. Like
you will know when it's coming because
Yeah.
we will be talking about it a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's it feels like we are well and truly taking a step into something bigger.
It took us fully, I think, from the first time that Shawn reached out to us to join
At
Fable and Folly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it fully took us like 5 years to say yes.
Yeah, we got asked early on and we were like, oh man, I don't know.
We kept saying no because we didn't want to put ads on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. And then
For
we
real. And we still don't.
And they were like, but you can make this much money. And we were like,
We
I mean,
don't
sounds
want
nice, but we don't what?
yeah. No ads.
No, only honor.
Only honor.
Yeah. That is honor is the most important thing to Spout Lore. Yeah. Okay. We want to tell you what's coming up. We've been talking about it a lot. We've mentioned it here on streams as a potential idea, but we're ready to say that this is what we're doing. Our next show, which we're very excited about,
Which will happen after Spout Lore
after Spout Lore
concludes.
is going to be Up All Night. It's a show about monster hunting teenagers in small town British Columbia in the late 90s. Think of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer if it rained all the time. The soundtrack was primarily Blink-182, and all the milk was in bags, baby. This is what we're really excited. The funny thing is that we've settled on the game idea,
The setting,
and
sort of the characters
and the vibe.
Yeah.
But we haven't settled on the system at all.
No, not yet.
We got so excited by the idea that we didn't get far enough to figure out how we were going to play it. So starting later this year, we're going to be recording and releasing a number of Patreon exclusive episodes featuring systems we've never played on mic before, to see what the game that we have the most fun with is, and the game that you all want to hear the most. We want to know what you think, and we want to be ready for what you want to play. And I think we're going to start recording episodes of Up All Night before
Yes.
Spout Lore is done.
Oh, yeah. Well in advance. So that's the thing that you also as patrons will get is when we start recording Up All Night before Spout Lore is complete. So kind of over the 2025 fiscal year.
We think about fiscal years
Yes.
now.
My sin is all over this table, dude. Sin is the Canadian.
Social insurance number.
That sounds like I just.
My sin is all over the table.
this couch.
So coming in the next, the summer's busy. We've got the Mallbrats thing. But like within the next, I'd say 6 months, we're going to record some Patreon exclusive episodes where we will be playing different systems, not in the Up All Night world or with the Up All Night characters, because we don't kind of want to like over knead the dough in the run up.
It's honestly been so hard not to over knead the dough.
We make a lot of jokes about Up All Night
Because we are very much still the kids that we were in early high school.
Yeah.
There was a day where we were remembering Bonsai Buddy. And
Oh my God.
I was just like,
Right.
This is an Up All Night episode. It's just like the thing that I did at parties when I was in high school was I would go and be like, where's your dad's computer? And then I would download Bonsai Buddy and ruin their computer with malware.
Just house to house, party to party, installing Bonsai Buddy. We know the transitions are hard in these kinds of things. I'm a fan of RPG podcasts, and I know that the transition from one campaign to the next is really tough. We're more attached to these characters and to this story than some of our own real family members.
Oh, that was the other thing I thought you might want to change. In the
No, I
announcement.
said it for real. I said it, and it's true.
Live editing as the announcement is
Oh,
happening.
yeah, you should have taken that part out as I say it.
Just like in a radio ad. Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you not to. It's live. I meant to tell you not to say that.
But we imagine that
I
you
feel like we're not going to get any ad requests because this is the kind of shit we're going to deliver.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll be professional about it.
Well-
And we imagine that you're just as attached. So that's why we're going to start releasing on Patreon episodes of Up All Night before Spout Lore ends. Not to like undercut the finale of Spout Lore, but to give you the opportunity to sort of take to those new waters.
And again, it's an improv show. Things can shift.
Yeah.
But somewhere over the course of like mid 2025, they can start expecting to see like this is what Up All Night is going to look like. And that will be coming out in the Patreon feed for all menders and above.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just so that you, our supporters, and everyone who has supported the show for so long, you know what's coming. Like Shawn said, transitions are hard, and this will like give you a heads up well in advance of what we're bringing down the line.
So that's everything. I think this is going to be a big summer for us in a lot of ways. So check out all the different levels on Patreon. Check us out on social media. And when Mallbrats comes out, just hammer those reviews, listens, shares, whatever. Like and subscribe, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because that's really going to help us. Okay, should we start answering some questions?
Yeah. Question: Will you continue to have full creative reign over what happens in the shows / how the shows are run? Like, are there going to be creative execs influencing the material is put out? So 100%, we have
Absolutely not.
full creative control.
Yeah.
No.
That is the way that this network relationship works, and it's the only reason we opted into it is because we are absolute shit dicks
Yep.
who refuse to
And
take-
shit
Yeah.
pussies.
Thank you.
What a horrendous.
No, I like it because I feel included.
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's I don't think I think I can speak for all of us when I say there is no situation in which we would have entered into a business agreement that took away our creative control.
Oh, yeah.
Where they tell us what to do? No.
It's a
way.
network in name only. And
It's-
in other ways.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
It's going to be the exact same show moving
Yeah.
forward. The only difference is going to be the Fable and Folly stinger at the end,
Mhm.
and then you get to hear a trailer for another cool show that you might like.
Yeah.
And who knows what you'll find from that.
And
Exactly.
then in return, we get our trailer will run on other shows as well.
Drama Llama, does this mean you finally sold out to the gods of ad and money? For the record, I support this. Will you be receiving extra money due to the ads to help support the show? Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. On Mallrats.
On
Mallrats
Mallrats.
only.
No, not on Spout Lore.
Those ads will directly financially benefit the show, which is also huge for us because that's a full new revenue stream.
What's Abdul's sin? Sorry if somebody already asked prayer hands
7, 8.
emoji.
Hold on.
912.
Stop it, stop it. No.
Actually, that was really close.
7. Thanks for tucking it
Actually,
in. Jess.
Canadian sins are all mostly in wingdings, so we'd have
Yeah.
to show you. It's a
Yeah,
visual
we have
thing.
to show you.
That would be hilarious.
It's really hard to
would be
type
fun.
it in.
Airplane surprise face pizza slice.
Oh, this is an interesting.
Squiggly line, colon.
Will there be the possibility to buy the Spout Lore pod as a download? Other podcasts are selling their finished storylines, which I love because I
Oh.
can then for sure re-listen to it at any time.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yes.
I like that idea a lot. Who
That is-
asked that?
Boss Penguin.
Boss Penguin, thank you for. I didn't know that existed. That's awesome.
We could put it in a puffy case, like multiple disc thing that you
so
get.
Cute.
Oh yeah, we could send it to
Like a
you
box set.
like on mini discs with a mini disc player.
That's what they meant for sure.
That's for sure what they meant. We'll put it on tape.
Oh yeah, it said you a Walkman.
Yeah.
I've been stockpiling Walkman.
What do you mean stockpiling?
I don't know. I have like 4 of them.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea if you want to play as a new game? We already answered that.
Oh, but like I think people are wondering specifics. Are there game systems that we have planned that we're going to try out?
we have a list.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That is actually one that,
That
we're going
was
to
a,
try.
that was a potential
Possibilities,
one.
yeah.
We
That was-
have to.
we
We're
have
gonna
to
at
be
least try
we have to
it.
try it.
have to.
We have to.
You just
try it.
I'm sure you can all understand. You've seen the metrics, you've seen the other shows out there. D&D 5e is one we're going to try. We'll see how it goes.
Sean hates it.
It'll
I
be
don't
our
I've-
version.
all of the problems that you have with it out there, listeners, I have too.
Yeah.
But we've looked at the numbers and we've got to try it.
We're not going to try. Like it will just be a play test, and
Yeah,
then we'll
we're
see
gonna
how
play
we all
test it.
feel
For
about
fun.
it.
Exactly. These are like potential playtest releases.
Yeah.
And I think that all of you can agree it would be hilarious to make these 3 play D&D 5e.
There's numbers and letters in the name of like it's already
already
so
so hard.
complicated and
It's already
boring.
so complicated.
Even just there being a 5 in the name
Yeah,
of the
we're
system.
just
There's
like-
a D and then another
Yeah.
D for some reason.
Uh-huh.
And
Capital
then a
5,
number?
lowercase e.
Why is it lowercase?
Why is it math already? I think we're for sure going to do like Monsters of the Week.
Yeah.
Try that
Mhm.
out.
Yep.
Kids on bikes.
Kids on Bikes, we're going to try. Tales from the Loop or Things from the Flood, we're going to try. And I mean, there's one that's by
Oh yeah.
patron. We're going to try Bump in the Dark. So if you're out there, Jax, your game looks really cool. And I think it might fit. So we're going to try it. And we're at the very least going to be releasing a playtest episode of us trying it out because I really like it.
I think we can reveal a little bit about Up All Night.
A little bit, yeah.
Like in tone and vibe, it will be sort of like Buffy, but with the vibe of like the kids that we actually were in high school,
Yeah.
where Buffy was like, look at these hot 22-year-olds pretending to be high school students.
Yeah.
We're going to be actual high school students.
pretending to be hot 22-year-old.
Hey, can we get into this club, please? Sweating so much.
We think there's a vampire in there.
So many. We're gonna have so many episodes of us at Blockbuster trying to pick out DVDs.
Just so hours.
Yeah,
But
hours.
having to shit because every time I went to Blockbuster, I had to shit for some reason. So then I just end up watching The English Patient again.
There was one episode idea we had. The premise was we go to Blockbuster, we get a DVD, and we're walking back to one of our houses.
Mhm.
And one of us suggests cutting through the ravine as
Yeah.
a shortcut. And then we're just stuck in the ravine.
we can't talk about episode like ideas.
That's fun, though. That's fun.
That's
It is-
fun. You
it's-
gotta give people
No, yeah.
treats.
So it's that kind of stuff.
Fun
It's like,
treats.
if you grew up in a small town, you know what living in a small town is like. It's that, but also if you had to worry about like the Mothman stealing your lunch.
Yeah, or the Bigfoot in the woods stealing the dumpster behind the grocery store because he loves grapes. It's also like a way I've described it is like kind of Buffy meets home movies, if people have watched home movies, because it's like we are kind of just taking the Sticky Kid characters that we play in Mallrats, and not the exact same characters, but the same vibe, and translating them to high school in the real world.
Exactly.
Because that was just all of us.
I'm so
So
sorry.
many questions. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry if I missed the questions in the YouTube
Okay.
chat. I'm trying to cut through, but I can't really find any that haven't been answered at least.
30 minutes or less.
Okay. Oh, someone asks, now that we are becoming part of a network, will there maybe be some cooperation between you and other creators, like a Spout Lore / Crit Show crossover episode?
Oh yeah,
Wait.
that is coming out this summer.
Do you know about that?
did you guys know about that?
that was such a specific.
Was that a-
specific question?
We
Was that
recorded it last year.
2 years
2 years ago.
2 years ago, we
It was 2
recorded.
years ago.
That's funny.
Was that a planted question?
That was a planning question.
That must have
We've
been.
talked about it
Who
before.
who asked?
That was Drama Llama.
Okay.
Well, I've got good news for you, drama.
The exact
Good guess.
thing you asked for is coming out really
Rarely can we
soon.
deliver this accurately. Wow. This is a wild episode.
It's really
Few
funny.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
It's chaotic, but it's hilarious. Someone said Spout Lore live shows, and
Oh.
that is a thing that we are actively working towards.
We did go on a little study trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
See
some
what that
R&D.
would be about.
Yeah, we saw the Glass Cannon live, saw how they did it.
It was helpful.
It was helpful to see how they did
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they have like a very professional kind of like they know how to put on a live show.
Mm.
So that was really
It was
useful
really
to
cool.
see. And also this year I'm going to Gen Con in Indianapolis
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
jealous.
if
Yeah,
you live
just
So
nearby.
jealous.
to see how it is. And then I've ended up getting rolled into the Crit Show's live
Oh.
show, their Taskmaster show. I guess this is the first time we're
Right.
announcing this.
Yeah.
What? This is an announcement to us.
Well,
So-
but you were busy. You were doing wedding stuff.
Yeah, we did talk about it in a couple of meetings.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Paul.
I said pause all meetings.
But yeah, I'll be at Gen Con.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm guessing on their Taskmaster show where I think I am the
right.
Taskmaster.
Sick.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that's
Sick.
so great. That's a
Hell
perfect
yeah.
role for you.
I know, because I'm a psycho.
Yes, it's perfect.
And then I think I'm doing a panel with Rev. And then I've just found out that our friends at Blackwater D&D are also going to be there, and they
Oh,
want
cool.
me to do a one-shot show that they're doing there.
Oh my
Awesome.
God.
So
That's
awesome.
great. Okay, we're at noon
Don't forget
now.
to bring up
They're in
Spout
there.
Lore.
Okay, shoehorn it in wherever you
Yeah,
can.
just put it in everywhere.
All right, my character's name for this one shot is spoutlore.com /money, please.
Yeah, nice. This is
Um,
my familiar. Money, please.
do we want to try and answer a couple more questions, or do we want to?
Let's do like 3 more questions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do some more questions.
Can we get Abdul Sin on the vinyl?
Yes.
Yes.
On the vinyl we can. We'll do it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
as
like read
Chris
it out.
have-
Yeah, exactly.
So-
reference for 6.
So the question there was actually, can we get Abdul Sin on the vinyl?
We can't stop him from doing it.
Literally, we can't stop him if
Yeah.
we wanted to.
Like, yeah, it's like a Hulk thing where I'm like, hey, you know the secret about me? I'm always sinning.
Then I think with that, we'll put the Q&A to rest.
Really, you don't want to answer this question about whether
What?
David Boreanaz is going to be on Up All Night?
is that?
David Boreanaz. He played Angel in Buffy and Angel.
And I think he might be low key alt right now.
Oh,
I
David.
might be wrong about that.
So many.
Then you know he's going to be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we're part of the Fox network.
Fox.
All right, then we're gonna put that to a rest. Thank you so much for joining us for the Q&A portion. Clap, clap, clap. Announcements. Exciting times coming.
Thanks, guys,
Thank
for being here for
you.
our big announcements.
Yeah, and now thanks for being here for what we're about to do next. Unless do we want to do this still?
I
do we have
want to
time?
do it.
I do.
What?
What? Yeah, please.
100%.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want to
Please, can we have fun?
if you want to stick around for our game, please do. If
Sure.
not, you can watch it later.
Yeah, Shawn made a very illegal game.
Yeah,
It is
we
against-
will
Sanction.
be sued.
It is against the law for this game to exist. We're
And also the trailer that Ryan made for it is
Yeah, it's really
hilarious
funny, very
and
funny.
even more illegal.
even more because the logo's in there now.
Ryan.
Full on have the logo in it, and I love that.
Yeah, we got a lot of new people in the stream today actually. So I will.
Oh yeah,
So I will fully, I guess, announce the game again.
yeah,
Oh,
do
yes.
it.
Yeah. So we're going to be playing 30 minutes or less, the unofficial, unsanctioned Domino's Pizza TTRPG. The year 2069. The place somewhere in the fallen states of America. The pizza Domino's. You are pizza delivery drivers tasked with moving hot, delicious, and affordable pizza made by the fine people at the Domino's Pizza Corporation from their world-class industrial ovens to hungry and highly valued customers around the world. But it won't be that easy in this sick and twisted reality. Any number of starving freaks want those tasty pies, and you have to make sure that they don't get them. So this is a game in which you play pizza delivery drivers in the dystopic future of 2069.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Are we playing new characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
through the whole thing. Okay, so first choose your job title. There's a driver, a gunner, and a mechanic. Who's going to be what?
I'll be the gunner this time.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll be the driver.
I'll be the
That's cool.
mechanic. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
were you mechanic last time?
No, I was driver. You
Okay,
were
I'll be the
mechanic.
driver.
Perfect. You guys swapped perfectly.
Okay.
Okay, so starting with the first person that talked, Paul, who's
Yeah.
your character?
His name is Doughball Dave,
Oh,
and he got that name as a kid because he was always eating the raw dough. He's grew up in the Domino's. He's like a little.
Oh.
He's like a corporate kid.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And so everybody outside the family calls him Doughball Dave.
Yeah.
He's like
Nice.
a little pudgy little kid, like a real rich kid who's always getting sunburns when he goes outside.
Whoa.
Because the ozone layer doesn't exist anymore from all the pizza smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except
All
for-
the Freon from the pizza refrigerators destroyed the ozone layer.
Yeah.
yeah. Except for Domino's because they've covered their thing in foil to reject the ozone.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It says, yeah.
Abdul, tell me about your mechanic.
I'm Hunter Biden.
Oh, come on,
Is that a real
man.
person? That's a real person, isn't it?
That's Joe Biden's son.
Hunter S. Biden.
He just got convicted of some crime.
Biden.
Oh,
Okay.
did he?
Didn't he get convicted of a crime recently?
Oh, was he? I didn't.
A petty crime, probably.
Okay, fine. I won't be Hunter Biden.
okay.
I'll be Barack Obama.
No.
Barack Obama.
Okay, who are you?
Oh,
Can I be
God.
Barack Obama?
I mean, you can be Barack Obama if you want.
is that okay with you guys?
That's
I mean, I don't really care who.
so Barack.
We're getting some answers here on the cues.
Yeah,
That's
uh-oh.
not okay.
So what? So Barack Obama is alive in 2069. He's what?
Is it his namesake or is it the former president Barack Obama?
It is.
Borged up.
It's his brain in a cyborg.
Okay. So it's a robot with the brain of Barack Obama.
Yeah.
You have a follow-up question? Is
Yeah.
it his physical brain or is his intelligence and experiences downloaded into the robot?
It's his physical brain. It's bubbling in a stew of marinara sauce.
Oh, so it's a Domino's pizza droid
yeah.
But it's powered by Barack
By
Obama's
former
brain.
Yeah.
President Barack.
by former president Barack Obama. Okay, great. Jessica.
I don't know. My name is Remy Remington. I am a sentient dog. I am my sister's sentient dog.
You are your sister's sentient dog.
In the future, and Remy drives the car.
Remy drives the car.
Okay.
Cool.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of shots of like that 90s thing where two like fake dog paws
Yeah.
close up
Nice.
do
Just
stuff.
move
Do
the
stuff.
wheel. I like it. We come out of the pizza the corporation and you're leaning up against the car swilling. It's like, who wants to go for a car ride?
You've got a Walkman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got it all.
So the car, you drive an armored, armed, and heavily modified 1979 Bobcat Villager station wagon, a relic of the old days and one of the toughest cars available.
Could somebody put a picture of that in the stream, please?
Yeah, just in the chat. With all the pizza room you need and seats for everyone. So you get to choose an upgrade to get your career started. The choices are laser beam headlights, reinforced wood paneling, a jury-rigged backup oven, a car phone, a ball turret, and prototype nano dough.
What's the first one again?
Laser beam headlights.
Yeah, that one would be sweet.
So once per delivery, you can completely obliterate a navigational obstacle with your laser beam headlights. So which ones do you guys want?
I'll take the gun turret.
Okay,
Ball turret.
Yep. So now the Bobcat Villager has a bubble turret on the top
Oh, cool.
that the gunner can sit in. The gunner can sacrifice a slice of pizza to turn a failure into a partial success with the turret.
Cool.
Mr. President.
Former Mr. President.
Former ex-president.
Barack Obama 5E.
Thank you.
I forgot we were going to do impressions.
We're doing impressions.
You guys don't have to do an impression.
Okay.
Can I try to do a
Yeah,
Barack
you
Obama?
can, of
whatever
course.
you want.
It started off sounding like Elvis, so I'm
Mhm.
interested to see where it goes.
Hey there, my name is Barack Obama.
Interesting. All right. There's a technician working on Barack
Oh my
Obama's
God.
cyborg body, and he's like, the vocal chip is fucked. I don't know. He sounds like a cowboy.
We got to get this pizza out on time.
Do you want to be Barack Obama?
If I wanted to be Barack Obama, I would have been.
My fellow delivery drivers.
You guys all have a better Barack than me.
Well, of course.
Sorry, man.
Here, can I try it? Can you do it one more time?
My fellow delivery drivers.
Okay, can you do yours?
We got to get this pizza out on time.
Okay. I have a cyborg body.
Great.
It's pretty good.
good.
That
Again,
was
he
good.
doesn't have a southern accent. I don't know why I kind of give him one, too.
He does.
Kind
He's
of.
from America.
They all sound like
They're all
cowboys.
south of us.
Southern.
All right.
Wait, what were the other options for upgrades?
Reinforced wood paneling, a car phone, and prototype nano dough.
I would like a car phone.
Thank you.
This is
Car phone. Barack.
this is
I, as a former president of these fallen states, I
This is really good.
can still call in airstrikes.
yeah. So the car phone is once per delivery. You can call in a pizza strike from Domino's headquarters.
Hell yeah, it is that.
It's literally that.
You get artillery support from Domino's headquarters. Okay, so we've got laser beam headlights, a ball turret, and the car phone. This one is souped up. This one's armed to the teeth. Okay, so every delivery must be completed within 30 real life minutes. Like literally get a stopwatch
So-
and set it to 30 minutes.
I will
Here, I'll set my
put an
clock.
alarm.
Okay, so the way the game is played is whenever you try and overcome an obstacle or challenge you could reasonably fail, you're going to roll 1d4 because it kind of looks like pizza. 1 is a slice loser, 2 to 3 you just scrape by, and 4 is an incredible success. You get a slice back somehow.
Mhm.
Yep, the D4.
Do you want
And then
me
we
to-
hit start.
Thank
When we
you.
hit start. Oh, when he's
You can have a little sip if you want.
No, it's caffeinated. I can't have it.
Very proud of you for turning that down.
Thank you.
Because I know you know it's a vanilla latte.
Oh no!
She didn't know.
Oh,
she didn't
shit.
know.
Oh, no.
What are you?
No, Jessica, don't do it.
Yes. Literally 25 minutes ago, you were like, I'm really overwhelmed.
I know. I have problems.
Kevin.
Okay. So there are 4 legs to each delivery, and I'm going to be rolling D8, I guess.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
This
that's
one's metal
fine.
and sharp.
Yep.
And also, I couldn't get that far. Oh, there we go.
There
Okay.
you go, pal.
All right.
Okay.
So, Domino's Pizza headquarters.
Man, we really need a theme song for this.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Domino's.
Yeah.
No original music is allowed to be made at this time.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not. Only
Not
copyright.
in the year 2069.
Oh yeah.
All music is just corporate jingles
Yes.
remixed.
All just
Oh, yeah.
IP.
Yeah.
We see the Domino's Pizza headquarters. The tower rises into the sky,
Blue, red.
reflecting on the shattered atmosphere full of pizza smoke from the industrial ovens that stretch into the distance. Inside the launch bay of the Domino's delivery tower, the Bobcat Villager, does this one have a name?
Kathy.
Just Cat. Last one was all of the lyrics to Black Betty, and this one is just the word Kathy.
Kathy.
Black Betty is so fun, though.
We see Black Betty off in the distance being tuned up after her
Sorry, we
last
see who?
journey. Whoa, Black Betty, bam balam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam balam.
It gets me high.
Blam blam. Getting tuned up after its last delivery. missing most of its paneling, a smoking crater where the engine once was.
Yeah, it's like the scrambling of the rebels before they launched things. People coming in putting hoses and the dampers are blown.
It's got that klaxon sound, like when a delivery comes in. That like, wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
totally.
As like the pilots approach. So the crew is approaching Kathy. What's the image of them getting ready for a delivery?
Slow walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a leash. And I'm going,
Whoa.
Yeah, you're pulling.
yeah, I'm pulling.
Yeah.
Can't wait to drive. I am carrying my N sticker with me in the car.
You don't have a full
No, I'm a
driver's
new
license.
driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're learners. You graduated at a learners. Okay.
And the delivery received, and the 4 pizza bearers enter in their hazmat suits, perfectly sealed from the environment in which the pizza was created. The metal box with the pizza meter on top, showing each of the 8 slices in place.
Yeah.
It's a pie like in Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're all filled in. Yeah.
Yeah, green.
Whoop, 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 whoop. All like full up.
Pizza slices nominal. They get slotted into the back hatch of the Villager.
And they put the special tape on it.
Yes.
Somebody shows up, they open a little case and they take out a little sticker.
We have to shield our eyes from the brightness of the case. The MacGuffin case.
It's attached over the flap of the pizza box, and it goes as it's attached.
Yeah.
And the hatch closes, and everybody loads into Kathy. The car again is pointed at an upwards 45 whatever this degree angle is. The sirens keep going off. Launch in 3,
Start the engine.
2, 1.
Hands at 10 and 2. Oh, you got to hit the green button.
Oh,
And
I slam on the gas.
yeah, and a technician to the side says "hot and ready," and hits a button,
Yeah.
and the door opens, and you're launched into the.
Another guy who was new is still filling the gas tank, and that like the whole thing
It jerks his arm off.
Yeah, it jerked his arm off. You're right, Paul.
All right, and let's roll for the first location. We've only got 30 minutes here, people.
Remember, there's his lights going through the tube
Yeah.
to launch. Like in
Like the tunnels.
tunnels. Yeah.
Okay, so the first is the zoo.
Oh, sorry.
The last of Earth's wildlife is sequestered in this zoo by Walmart TM. Their flimsy cages are always being broken, and there aren't enough zoo workers to always catch these creatures from escaping in time. Maybe you'll be fine, but maybe a hungry chimpanzee or an aggressive seagull is waiting nearby, ready to jump on that hot, delicious pizza.
Oh my gosh.
No.
So you come firing out of the launch bay.
Yeah.
And the car, the retro thrusters align, and you come screeching down into an active zoo.
Just into the zoo.
Land in
We
the
don't
zoo.
hit the highway.
Yeah, no. Walmart recently bought the land right outside this launch bay from
Oh,
Domino's.
no.
And
Okay.
Domino's was like, our drivers can handle it. So you hit the ground, and what's the first thing we see in the zoo?
A cage full of
Ostriches.
ostriches.
Yeah, you smash the door off a cage of ostriches, and 15 to 100 ostriches burst out of this cage and
Oh
are
my
now
God.
running alongside the car, battering you as you drive.
They have
This is-
laser eyes.
They do. Oh, they do.
Oh, they have
Thing-
razor beaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, laser eyes and razor beaks, and
They are used for military purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
All these animals are.
That's the only reason Domino's allowed Walmart to build a zoo here is because they're raising all of these animals to protect their drivers, but
Yeah.
they're not quite there yet. They
Yeah.
still have that killer instinct.
Amazing.
So you can see Doughball
Yeah.
from your ball turret,
Yeah.
from your dough ball turret.
Well, I hit the button and I go outside of the car, so I'm going running along with them.
Oh,
And
like
there's
Jurassic
one of-
Park?
There's one of the ostriches that I have an established relationship with, and we trust each other.
Okay. So,
Is there a mechanic for flashbacks?
okay, there is now, but every flashback you do takes time off the clock.
Oh shit.
So you're trying to get the attention of the ostrich you have a previous
Yeah, his
relationship
name's
with?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay, I want to find Blue in this ostriches. I got a 2.
Okay, so a 2, you just squeak by. The ostriches are like slamming into your ball turret on its little gimbal that sticks off the side of the car. And you do see Blue in the back, but the ostriches, it seems like they don't respect Blue right now.
Yeah. That's my Blue. It's hard to get respect in this crazy pizza world.
As you were getting like hammered by ostriches that are bouncing off of the ball turret.
Yeah, there's plumes everywhere. It's getting really hard to drive.
Yeah.
I'm running over civilians, which I guess is not a big deal in America. So it's
Oh my
fine.
God.
It's totally fine.
It's the fallen states of
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, Domino's is the only government that exists, and they are fine with it.
Yeah.
So what
Civilian.
do you do when you get the attention of Blue?
I call him over and to help him clear the way, get his friends to clear the way. Even though he's not respected, he is faster than all the rest of them.
Yeah, he weaves through the ostriches and gets close to your ball turret and like lays his head against it. His iron razor sharp beak kind of tapping against the glass.
I tap back.
And the ostriches behind raise their beaks to the air and sniff deeply. They've definitely got the scent of that delicious pizza. And they start pecking into the back of the Bobcat villager, trying to get through the hatch. What do you do?
Can I take like dough and like spread it against all of the hinges and fixtures so the back door can't open?
Yeah, you can definitely try. You can roll a d4.
Nice.
Smart.
Then we turn up the heat and bake it on.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, totally.
Blast the heat. I don't really even have to because it's so hot outside because of climate change.
It is,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
blast
Open
the
the
heat
window?
inside.
Even more, yeah. I open the window.
And Barack Obama goes, I also have a flamethrower arm. He's just Southern. He's just Southern. I can't do a Barack
That's
Obama.
fine.
The voice chip is fucked. Yeah.
Here we go. And I also have a dough arm. It shoots dough, and the other one is a
And then he
flamethrower.
bakes the
sense.
dough.
Yeah.
It's the first station in the pizza oven.
3.
3. Okay, yeah. So you start seeing the birds pecking at the hinges of the door, and you spray your dough with one arm, and then you bake it with the other. It'll hold for now, but the birds are pecking. The smell of cooked dough emboldens them only further.
Oh,
And,
no.
but as I spray it, I go, I have
A dream.
Time
a
is ticking.
dream. Yeah, but that's Martin Luther King.
Shit, yeah.
He just goes, hope.
Thank you. There it is.
That's it.
Hope.
Hope. Oh.
Okay.
Hope.
Remy, the pizza has been protected for the moment,
Uh-huh.
and it seems like Doughball is trying to charm or coerce one of the ostriches off to the right to help him, but you are slamming through a herd of ostriches. What do you
Okay,
do?
yeah. I have to turn on the laser beams.
Okay,
I
we're
gotta
using
cut my way through.
this is once per job. once per delivery.
Shit.
Use it.
You
Use
can-
it.
Oh wait, sorry. So as the different classes, you have abilities.
Oh,
So as
okay.
the driver, you can sacrifice a slice to pull off an insane driving trick. Like you can eat a slice of pizza
And it gives you powers.
and
It gives me powers?
and you can just do something.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza because I am a dog and I love that.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna eat, and it's going to enable my like sniffing abilities to sniff out the fastest exit. So I'm able to pull like some hard lefts and rights and stuff,
Absolutely.
twisty turns to get out of here.
You close your eyes and then just drive with the
Yeah.
sense of smell.
He's turning the targeting system off.
Right, yeah, it's one of those moments.
Yeah.
And you see a dog, the dog Remy just gets a pizza in her mouth like
Yeah.
that like dog where you like throw it
Yeah.
into the back of your throat and her pupils dilate and her nose dilates.
Her nose dilates.
Whoa.
Her
Nose
eyes
so
shut.
big.
Nose dilates, eyes shut. Right. She's going just by scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Blue is trying to keep up with the ball turret,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to help him get through this last little chunk of ostriches.
I'm going to start blasting all the other ostriches with the sauce shots.
Sauce shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
sauce
Yeah.
shots.
Roll a d4.
What's a sauce shot?
It's a hot sauce
Ooh.
and shot really fast.
So
Three.
hot sauce.
3. Okay. You fire off the
Yeah.
sauce shots.
Time
We've
is
only got
ticking.
30 minutes to fire off the sauce shots. Tuk, 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 tuk. And you see ostriches going down and licking the sauce off themselves.
I imagined a Gatling gun where, like, the chain, it's got a bunch of, like, El Paso bottles of.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah. They're
Yeah,
like
salsa.
jars of
Yeah.
Classico.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And the bottle and the little cap like ping off
It's
like
a mason jar.
shell casings.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Ting, 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 ting.
But the absolute density of ostriches in this zoo, which you see, maybe it might just be ostriches. People are editing photos of the
I
Bobcat
love
villager.
it. It's
Oh, thanks so
amazing.
much. I ask too much.
Lauren is so skilled.
It's amazing.
Oh God.
You feel your sauce shots run dry.
We gotta get out of here.
Boom, 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 clink, click, click, click,
Oh,
click.
shit.
The way has been cleared.
Okay.
The sauce shots have run out. That is the 3. That is the 2 to 3. But you see the exit of the mall of the zoo, and you rip through the other gate, passing a line of people waiting desperately to see all these horrible ostriches. And then following you is a bunch of horrible ostriches and blue. But the ostriches are left in the distance. Okay, next leg. 7. Okay, so you leave the zoo and you come to what has been described as the Marinara Marsh. It is a runoff zone from pizza headquarters of all of the unusable marinara sauce that is just festering in the hot sun. So you see before you a wide plain of toxic marinara. Remy, you need to find a way through this.
Oh my gosh. Is there anything on like the car that would like help us like float or skid along the marinara sauce?
It might just be pure driving skill.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna off-road. I don't know how to drive very well. I don't know any terms. Yeah, so I'm going off.
You, Jessica,
off-road. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, totally. I imagine just like 2 little fake dog paws come up and pull like goggles onto your
Basically.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roll up the windows. Seal up all the crevices.
Okay,
Yeah.
pull back in the turret.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the turret goes back into the car. The middle of the car is just so the turret can move back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
And you pull yourself in. So roll your d4.
Oh shit! 1.
One.
fuck.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you hit the marinara, and it is so much worse than you expect. The
It's,
car
like,
starts
almost
fishtailing.
solid.
Oh yeah, it's congealed.
Oh no.
So you expect like a splash beagle, like,
Whoa.
and you see the pizza gauge on the box dings down 1.
Yeah.
So you are now at 6 of 8 pieces.
It rattles. The one slice that gets destroyed loses composure, like the cheese falls off of it and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
yeah.
Gets smushed.
The box can tell when that happens.
Yeah.
It's like, this is only edible for 6 pieces.
Yeah.
Minus the one that Remy ate.
Okay. Can I reverse out of there?
You can try. You
Okay.
kind of like your tires start spinning, and you see in the marinara flats, shapes start to rise from the sauce.
Sauce things.
Sauce things.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
no.
Live oreganos.
Yeah, they're empowered by this living oregano that grows out of their saucy flesh. What do you do?
I start shooting.
Your sauce shots have run out.
I only have those sauce shots?
Well, no. What other shots do you have?
Oh man, I have so many shots. So all the discarded pepperonis on the ground, they collect, and they're like little hard discs.
Mm.
Oh, burnt pepperonis.
Oh,
Dried out
oh,
pepperonis.
nice.
So they shoot out like blades almost.
Yeah.
All right. D4.
3.
3. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
You start firing these pepperoni slices out into the marshes as Remy is like working on getting the car backed up. You're slicing these sauce things to goopy bits, and they're separating into like smaller sauce things.
Oh no.
Everyone you cut down is turned into multiple smaller sauce things. But they are being held back by the barrage of fire.
Barack Obama steps forward in his mech form, and he like lifts his arm up, and a little rocket comes out of it.
Jesus Christ. You're the mechanic. Why do you have rockets?
Because it's garlic bread. It's a garlic bread. It's wait, what are the cheesy? It's the cheesy bread.
Like
Crazy sticks.
Yeah.
Crazy sticks.
It's
Yeah.
crazy sticks. They're crazy. They're exploding crazy sticks. And these guys are really. These sticks are so crazy.
So crazy.
All right, roll your
I
D4.
stumbled so much on that joke. Jessica got it before I finished.
All right, roll it.
Yeah, because it's like the best thing to soak up marinara is these
Oh,
crazy
smart.
sticks.
Oh.
1. Fuck.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So as you're firing,
I fired down into the box by accident.
you're leaning out of the back of the Bobcat and you just drop it accidentally and fire it right into the box. Yeah, and you are now at 5 of 8 pieces.
Tarnation,
no.
this is bad.
Voice chip's getting worse.
I'm Barack Obama. Hoo-wee.
And Remy, you're trying to like rev the engine, but the intakes are full of marinara.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get out of the car and manually pull this out with my jaws.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you emerge from the car, which Domino's Pizza Handbook says the driver should never do.
I know, but this is an emergency.
Okay.
Remy,
Yeah.
no!
I must do it. I say in my dog voice.
I'll cover you.
Yeah, there's just like gunfire. There's pizza, pepperoni being fired. There's garlic sticks going out, but the sauce things are approaching.
Yeah, so I grab the bumper or whatever the thing in the back is with my powerful jaws and I pull it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're pulling the full car out
Pulling
of the
the
sauce.
full car out of the sauce.
Okay, roll a d4.
Come on, Remy. Come on, Remy. You're a good
Come
boy.
on.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
4.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
isn't that? What is that?
What's
It's
what?
the one on the bottom.
What? Oh,
1.
1.
Fuck.
Oh,
We're
no.
doing so bad.
No.
That's okay.
So Remy, as a dog, of course, you start pulling the bumper
Mhm.
and pulling the car out, and your nose catches the fact that one of these pieces is absolutely just right there, and it's on the counter, and no one's even looking
Yeah, I
at
lick my lips.
you. And before you can even stop yourself,
I've already eaten it. It's too late.
You're now
too
at-
I'm so
late.
sorry.
I've eaten everything.
you're now at 4 out of 8 pieces. This pizza is half destroyed.
And we're at 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And
That
you're-
makes sense. Half the time, half the pizza.
You're stuck in the sauce. What do? You're
Uh,
gonna have to do something drastic to get through this obstacle.
And then Barack Obama goes, I swore to myself I would never do this. And he goes and he picks up the car phone and he dials a number
Oh.
Mhm.
and he goes, Tom Cruise. Can
President Tom Cruise.
current President Tom Cruise, we're going to need a pickup. And then you hear one of those giant carrier planes coming from the distance.
Oh, like a Hercules?
Yeah, with a sky hook trailing.
Okay, so the pizza strike is not a pizza strike; it is a pickup.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pickup.
Okay, so you see the like Hercules cargo plane,
And
My
then-
pepperoni meter's going down.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
running out of shots.
I'm barking.
Yeah.
bark, 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 and then
And he goes, I promise you, I will give you back the Oscar I stole from you in the 2033 Oscars.
Okay, I was gonna say, when did Tom Cruise get an Oscar? It's in the future from now. Okay.
and Barack Obama hits an emergency switch in the back of the Bobcat, and a skyhook balloon like poof poof shoots up into the air.
It's got the Domino's logo on it and a
Yeah.
number to call for delivery.
310 and you all got to get on this car quick.
Okay.
Get in the turret
Yeah,
because we're released in a bubble.
Remy, get in.
Yeah, I scramble in like a dog trying to get out of a lake. Like we're just skidding everywhere.
Covered in sauce.
and everybody piles in.
Yeah, I shake it all off.
And just above the hook catches the balloon, and and Kathy is ripped into the sky.
Yeah.
The sauce things grasp desperately, and we see the camera as the Kathy pulls away. Just underneath, a little glob of sauce adhered to the undercarriage.
Oh, no.
Okay, what's the next spot? 1.
Tom Cruise won his Oscar playing Barack Obama in the biopic.
Oh, it's amazing.
And then a Barack Obama movie came out the same year where Barack Obama played himself with the exact same script. And he won it because the Academy was just like, we can't give it to Tom Cruise.
There's no way.
Jeez.
Okay, so number 1 is tent tunnel, underground tunnel that's been taken over by starving freaks.
Oh, nice.
It's a shortcut, but it's littered with garbage fires, hammocks, crossbow rig traps, fierce and unhinged raccoons. Use at your own risk. And you are flying, you're hanging on to Kathy as it's ripping above. Danger Zone is playing because it's the only thing that Tom Cruise plays while he flies a plane. And you hear him go, hey guys, looks like we're running into a bit of turbulence. And he's doing that face. He's doing the squinty smile. And you see off to the side biplanes, wood and fabric biplanes with the Little Caesars logo on the side.
No! They're made out of Little Caesars
They're
boxes.
made out of Little
Yeah, they
Caesars boxes.
It says hot and ready all over it.
Yeah, totally. And you see Little Caesar, like clones of Little Caesar
Holy
in the
shit.
plane with their leather helmets and the goggles and
their
scarves.
weird long nose.
And
Oh
they
my
just-
God.
He's like, I'm going to have to drop you off here. And he gets you low, and you see like a tunnel built into an old destroyed like subway tunnel.
Mhm.
And he pulls you in
Subway's
close.
is also here.
Yeah, Subway
It's a
sandwiches.
Subway logo.
It says eat fresh over the tunnel. And he lets you go, and you fall through the air and plunge directly into the mouth of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Which is covered like wall to wall in tents and shelters and traps. What do you do?
Sorry.
Yeah. Is there the bumper, like the front of the car is able to come down like a shovel?
Oh yeah.
Like the cops do, and
Like-
I just like scoop everything away.
Yeah,
I don't. Who cares?
They're just being scooped, and you're seeing that like the starving freaks that you would expect in this tunnel are nowhere to be seen, and in their place, hundreds and hundreds of raccoons.
Oh my gosh.
You see, they look up and they smell the pizza, and their eyes turn red. And there is one starving freak that remains with a crown made out of a Subway footlong. He's got footlongs all around his head
And the duct tape.
Multiple.
Yeah.
and he says, "Bring that pizza to me." And
It's the Raccoon King.
Oh no.
what do?
Laser beams.
Oh, we're just full
We're just
on
doing it.
blasting
Through
a
the
hole
tunnel.
Yeah.
right
Blast
through
We
it.
have 10 minutes.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so you engage the laser beam headlights.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to roll for this.
Oh,
It just
okay.
happens.
Oh, it just happens.
Just
Okay.
describe it.
Click. High beam.
I look into his eyes. He looks into mine. I shoot the laser beams, the laser head beams, and
Yeah.
they go straight into his pupils, blasting through his brain. He's
Whoa.
dead.
He's dead.
Is that how it works?
Blast
yeah, pretty much.
through his brain.
Yes.
It is a navigational obstacle,
Oh, shit.
so the way is clear. The tunnel is just like
Yeah, and the
just
raccoons
burnt.
have no idea who's leading now, so they scatter.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So you clear the raccoons and the Subway King and the traffic. So the tunnel is now clear. You're just ripping through this cleared out subway tunnel, but you hit a point where like the traps that were left behind start like activating and going off. The car is riddled with crossbow bolts and saw blades start swinging
Ooh.
down to try and chop your pizza. What do you do?
Oh man, what are we doing? Well, I'm just tossing out all of our crazy dips.
Mm.
Oh,
All
the dips.
just shooting out pucks of dips to get into the mechanics
Yeah.
of the traps and make them too slippery and too lubricated,
Okay.
so that they're overshooting their
These
targets.
tips are so thick.
So
Yeah.
thick.
And remember, you can sacrifice slices to just accomplish cool gunner things too.
I got a 2, so I'm going to sacrifice a slice to make this a failure. I mean, a success.
Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a slice and make myself fail. Yeah, so you do get you eat the pizza slice, but you get what you want out of this.
I use the dips.
Yeah, you
God,
you
it's
taste
so-
the dip running through your veins. 8 minutes left, and you fire into the mechanisms of the traps, and like a saw blade swings too hard and snaps off at the arm. And the gimbals on you're like pa-boom, pa-boom, pa-boom into the
Accurate.
different
Yeah. All the joints.
and the gears get like too slippery and like a buzzsaw arm flies off because it swings too hard.
Cuts itself off.
Exactly. Or like the
Nice.
crossbows like are too slippery and the string just misses the bolt completely.
Oh my god, dry fire is never gonna fire again.
Yeah. And but the thing is that the car is going forward and Mr. President, you see up through like the panels of the car, marinara starts seeping into the back compartment.
So the Barack Obama's brain is contained in a glass container of marinara sauce
In his chest?
in his chest. Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's like the robot is kind of like it's a ball sort of in the middle with with his like brain floating around in it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like the bad guy from Ninja Turtles.
Okay,
Krang.
yeah.
Yeah.
Krang,
And then he's got like robot arms and legs.
Mhm.
But he sees the marinara sauce and he like takes it into the container
Oh.
and then starts fighting it just like
sauce to sauce.
sauce to sauce.
Okay.
Amazing. He's trying to water down the sauce.
Yeah.
Awesome. Roll a d4.
Awesome sauce.
I'm gonna take you into my robot body as the president of the United States, Barack Obama.
You can't kill me.
You can't kill me for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Power move.
the sauce enters your brain chamber and you feel yourself overcome with this malicious, deliciously spiced malevolence.
It's a psychic battle that's happening. It's trying to take over Barack Obama's brain.
It's trying to subsume you into the marinara horde, the lake.
He goes, I will not let that happen again.
Just as I did not let Mitt Romney beat me in the 2012 presidential election.
And then he hears Mitt Romney's voice coming from the marinara sauce.
It's me, Barack. I'm the sauce.
Why is that dog not on top of your car? Why is it in the driver's seat?
And you fully consume the essence of Mitt Romney into your marinara.
And I out of the ass of the robot, a pizza slice comes out and goes, because I get
Right
an extra
into the
one.
box.
Oh, yeah.
You get a slice back. So you
Yeah.
got 5 slices.
And it's got
Or
the
4
soul of
slices
Mitt
again.
Romney.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And you come shooting out of the other side to your final obstacle.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Was that a 6?
Yeah.
Cops are here. There's a blockade of cop cars full of cops earning $450,000 of taxpayer money per year for doing nothing more than playing out their high school bully fantasies.
Is that the one you wrote today?
Yes.
They are bad guys ready to assault anything that moves. So you are being barricaded. You come out of the tunnel and there are just cops as far as the eye can see. So get out of the car, give us that pizza, nerds.
And Barack Obama goes, I am coming out. You can't tell, but I am an African-American man. I am not holding anything in my hands.
And the doughboy, the whitest one,
Yeah.
secretly loads up, reaches into the glove box and loads up actual buzzsaws into all the weaponry.
Yeah,
yeah.
I stand in front of Doughboy so
Uh-huh.
that
I use their racial profiling against them.
Yeah.
exactly they're blind to white people.
Yes.
Yeah, they
They're-
didn't even see
like,
him.
They like in their vision, it switches to their vision, and it's like the figure and form of Barack Obama is so bright.
Yeah.
That's all they can see.
all they can
I am
see.
not being sneaky. I am
Yeah.
obviously loading
It's-
buzzsaws
They
into
see
a
it
gun to
all.
shoot them
It's
with.
blinding them so they can't even see this white little guy.
It's working.
Like they can't see him.
They can't
They
see him at
can't
all.
see him at all.
This is white sauce privilege.
I
Yeah.
look like Gandalf's staff.
You're like, oh!
And I go, hope, hope, hope.
Roll. So who's rolling this?
I guess we
both
both
will.
have to. Yeah, we both
Okay, you're rolling 2.
two.
One.
Fuck.
One.
I'm
Oh
gonna-
no.
I want to sacrifice.
Yeah, you can sacrifice a slice. You're back down to 3 slices.
That's okay.
Shit.
Poops.
The cops open fire.
Oh shit! That's all they know how to do.
That's all they know how to do. They saw people. They saw the car door open and they started firing immediately. And you all like duck out of the way, but the pizza slice, like the pizza box, gets hit several
Gets
times.
riddled with bullets.
Riddled
Oh my
with
God.
Doughboy
bullets.
Dave is like, I summer at Martha's Vineyard.
they keep shooting the pizza. They're shooting the pizza specifically.
They're only shooting-
and
Oh,
they
they
keep
shoot
saying,
the
"Stop
slice."
resisting! Stop resisting!" No, but you got to get out of here. What do? You've only got 2 minutes.
oh shit!
So Barack Obama pulls out his cell phone. It's a iPhone 15 Pro.
Great.
And he sends an email to the chief of police, and then all of them simultaneously get emails that their 401ks are zeroed out because they invested with Merrill Lynch or whatever.
Incredible. Are you sacrificing a slice for this or rolling?
I'll sacrifice a slice.
Okay, so you've got 1 slice left.
Oh my
I think.
gosh, our
Yeah.
precious one slice. Get
Yeah.
in the
Holy
car, everyone.
shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
I get. But they're so demoralized by the lack of money now.
They're like, "Oh, we're not getting paid." They all just walk away. They all just immediately walk
They
away.
drop their guns and walk into the marinara sauce swamp.
just kill them. Okay, Remy. This is the
Okay,
last. This is the last chance.
Yeah, everyone get into the back of the car. Protect the pizza with your lives.
Protecting the pizza with our
All
lives.
right, gun it. I go into 4th, 5th, 6th gear.
Okay.
I don't
Whoa.
know. There's so many gears.
What do you roll? Are you rolling on this?
I'll roll. I got to roll. What's that say? 4.
4.
Yeah.
Wait, is it 4?
Yes, it's
Oh,
4.
it's 4.
4. Okay.
Oh my god.
So you see one of the cops who has taken what is not theirs and is eating a piece of pizza that they grabbed from your car when you weren't looking. And you're ripping through this now abandoned barricade of cars, the cow catcher on the front, tossing them out of the way. And you rip the piece of pizza out of his mouth, throw it in the box. And you have made it through your delivery, screeching with What do I do?
Hit the red
Stop.
button. Red button.
Stop.
With 14 seconds to go.
Wait, who do we deliver to?
Remember, I didn't figure that out, so I just hit random article on Wikipedia a couple times to
right.
decide who it's
Nice.
going to be.
And who is?
And in the with 14 seconds to go, you pull up to the house of
Barack Obama.
The original Barack Obama.
Oh, gee.
It's just a clone brain that's in
Yeah.
his body.
you pull up to the home of Polish singer, songwriter, and actress Maria Pesek, and she has been she is living in a wonderful pizza commune on the outskirts of Domino's territory, and the car comes to a screeching halt in the front. 2 slices remain. You eject them. And
We eject them directly into the djembe that she's playing.
yeah, exactly. And they land right in her mouth, and she nods, and she continues to play her djembe.
They go through, I don't know what kind of instrument that is, but they go through, if it was a saxophone type instrument, they go through and then into her mouth.
Assuming they are a assuming it's a kind of saxophone.
That
Yeah.
you suck on.
Yeah, assuming it's a thing that you can suck through.
Yeah.
That there's a tube in it.
And you have only just barely completed your delivery in 30 minutes or less.
Let's never play that again. My heart is racing.
Yeah.
So stressful.
It's so stressful.
It's nice to have a time limit, but boy, it hurts to have a time limit.
I love it.
It's
we
so
lost
good.
so
It's
many
fun.
pizzas in this round.
We
Did we?
We did
Not to
so
mention
well
raccoons.
last
We
time.
did.
You really did. I was
think
worried.
we delivered a whole pizza last time.
I think you actually did get a whole pizza out. And
Wow.
I was worried that the game was too easy.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Okay. I think that's where we're going to end it. That is the end of this stream. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a marathon one. Thank you for joining us for all of the announcements and all of your questions and for 30 minutes or less. If there's anything that you want to remember or go over, remember that the archive for this stream is available at the link that you joined it in. So if you want to watch the recording later, that is available to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And all of the menders that popped in for the first one, for the big announcement. Wonderful to have you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. I've been your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always, playing Remy Remington, the dog driver, Jessica Ty.
Bye, everyone.
Playing Doughboy Dave, the corporate shill, Paul Oppers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Playing former president of the United States, Barack Obama, Abdul Aziz.
Hoo-wee! It was a pleasure to be with you today.
We'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Curious Matter Anthology, the multi-award-winning hit fiction podcast, is back for a brand new season.
Please proceed to a customs terminal for processing.
This summer, take the journey to the Red Planet Inn, The Exile.
What'd you have to do to piss off a whole planet?
I'm not really sure how to answer that.
Tiffany Smith stars as ex-Earth federal agent Bryce Gordon.
Put on a badge and it becomes a shield against all of this.
The Exile features an all-star cast. Phil Lamar, Trace Lissette, Kevin Smith.
It's not just the atmosphere that's changing. There's a storm on the horizon.
Tricia Helfer, Malcolm Barrett, Todd Stashwick, Eugene Bird.
You're gonna water the sand right here.
Tracy Toms, Colin Ferguson, Raymond Lee, and Jolly Bamani, Caitlin Bassett, and many more.
Mars, humanity's great endeavor.
Disperse immediately. This is an unlawful assembly.
But it had come to symbolize something else.
We should be out there helping these people, not putting them in mines.
Preaching on 3!
Nothing free. No air we don't steal, no food we don't take, no water that ain't recycled from our blood and piss.
We are Mars, and Mars is war!
Curious Matter Anthology Season 3, The Exile. Available wherever you listen to podcasts June 18th, with early access and ad-free listening available exclusively on Apple Podcasts starting June 4th.
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.